Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing this Duelist of the Roses Masochist run. First things first, we're gonna give ourselves extra Midnight Fiends. We'll just put any card into our deck for a quick second. Easy card duplication since these cards are available in the normal slots. Just do this real quick. Speed up because we can. Oh, Midnight Fiend's not available in the slots? And right was. Okay. Yeah, that's something I should change. Okay. Well, that feels bad. I thought I could just duplicate it that way. That might be something that actually gets changed about the mod at some point, if I ever end up having enough changes to warrant doing another revision. But no one plays these cards right, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, let's just draw well against Bakura this time. Like, I don't need to draw well. I just need to draw anything. Like a Cryul. Just one of them in the top 30 cards. I'm not asking for much. Okay. Okay, we can work with this draw. I might end up using that magical labyrinth, so let's do that. I think I'm going to use this magical labyrinth, and I'm going to cry when it takes away the square right in front of me, because it always does. It could be worse. It could be a lot better. I can start launching spells until I find another Cryul, or I could technically just wait. So there's no penalty to waiting. I'm nowhere near the maximum number of spells and traps, so Bakura, chill. That card as it sits right there is a 4,500. It might be a little bit ridiculous of me to think I'll draw another Cryul, but, you know, there's a chance. I learned my lesson last time. He has Magic Jammer, so this Sparks is going to go into that. Ooh. That's a lot of damage. Sparks first. So at most it would take 8 spells. And it should take like I mean, if I only launched those kind of spells, it would take 7, but... hopefully we draw, you know, Ukazis. Since those actually hit hard. But yeah, if people ever want to actually see an all-spell deck, this is what you get to watch, because you just play Burn, and the AI just sits back and does nothing. This is how it's supposed to be for this kind of deck. Unless Bakura decides to just chase you down with 7 Rose Specters. Guess I finish him with the Sparks, right? Almost got the 3 in a row. Oh well, we won this time. And now we can make our deck really expensive. If we want to. Also, just imagine this in the last mod. The deck would be so expensive because like every spell was 50 deck cost for no reason. Can still go more expensive, it looks like, so I guess we shall. Didn't help that I kind of had to take out most of my, like, bad defensive options. I don't really have good defensive options, but I had bad ones that I could have used on Bakura, but I couldn't really use them because we're stuck here. Such a low deck cost. It doesn't really matter where I go, just as long as we don't incur his ire. Actually, super nicely, Cryules can go on Crush Drain because I haven't gotten my leader power yet. Yugi doesn't have healing, right? I don't think I gave him a Dianketo. He's not going to have a very good time, though, because his entire deck is focused around, you know, Air Forces. And, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not using Mirror Force on him. Or I'm not gonna get Mirror Force. It's just not happening. Really wondering who Midnight being pissed off to not be available in normal slots. I mean, I'd be the guy, but like, they should be in normal slots. Oh, buddy. We're about to unload on Yugi. Oh boy. Here I go burning people again. Wait one more turn on that just desserts. The AI just doesn't play around burn decks at all, so. Well, this looks like lethal. Lots and lots and lots of lethal. Ooh, 2,300. Ouch. Oh hey, we got all the cards for the fusion for Magician of Black Chaos. And an equip. Well, we can do another reincarnation. And that means we can get another Midnight Fiend so I can stop complaining so much when I don't draw monsters. Or I can complain even more when I don't draw them. It is surprising how little levels I've got, or like leader ranks I've gotten on Kraul, even though I've literally just kept it in face-up defense for the majority of these games. So, deck cost, we went around a 21-ish. I'll be right back. Don't need to watch this pain. Okay, we got ourselves the Midnight Fiend. That took a lot of reincarnating. I am very glad to just use save states because the method that you have to use on like a PlayStation absolutely sucks. But you can infinitely reincarnate on the PlayStation also, so I don't feel real bad about it. It's annoying. It's an annoyance, and yeah. I'm glad that we get one every 3 duels now, since you can change that with mods, and also that's the one thing that I like that I did on Redux, or in this compared to Redux. Oh, if we have to deal with a Gorgon's Eye, we're gonna have a problem. But I played down reverse traps, so he won't actually Ruryoku me. So that's really nice. I'm gonna play Kraul face-up defense now while I can. So now Gorgon's Eye isn't a problem. That's a monster. Oh! Oh! Sir, not nice. Okay. I didn't think he'd play it. He played it. He could just outright burn me to death. Because he has plenty of burn spells in his deck, and, Yeah, I'm not playing Samachi because I might need that Samachi. I mean, he did minus 2200 that creature that he played, though, so it's pretty bad. It's actually going to be able to go over the crush terrain, unfortunately, but not really anything I can truly do about that, other than run away. He didn't even move it over the crush terrain. Interesting. Sir, you just played a Red Eyes on the crush terrain. I don't think there's ever a time where that's safe. I think I'm fine to just leave this card here. His AI is doing great today. Well, if I draw another Final Flame, I have... Or, no, another Kazi? No, just Desserts is lethal. Huh. I think I broke him. Maybe that reverse trap's really doing nasty things to his AI. Who knows? Huh? There's no way you played it on Crush. Oh, man. Almost killed him. I could have ordered that differently and killed him with a Riryoku. Hey, Krayul got promoted. Excellent. So yeah, if anyone has any explanation for what his AI was doing there, leave it in the comments, because that was special. Like, I know his AI knows what Crush Terrain is. I know it knows how to play around it. It's not one of the really stupid AIs that actually will just play anything it wants to on Crush. But there, for whatever reason, it was just playing whatever it wanted to on Crush. I should have probably faced up my reverse trap so he just didn't Riryoku me, so I didn't have to worry about getting Tremendous fired out of the game. That duel, but it's not something that I actually had to worry about, so it was all good. So that was it for the first side. I'll be right back and start the other side. So, BRB. Okay. Booting up the other side right now. I'm gonna go real quick because the mods are nice. I know somebody made a comment about wanting the cutscenes back, and I'm like, bro, do you know how many times I've clicked through them? Absolutely not. Okay, so our deck cost is a little too high to go deal with Rex. So let's go deal with Weevil. He shouldn't be too much of a problem, since we're not going to really play into his hand, which is why he's usually hard, which is minion combat. Fighting him with monsters straight up is, like, a bad idea, but, like... just throwing Crayoles at in face-up defense is fine. Also, I'm with the Lieutenant Colonel, and I haven't gotten a single leader ability. That's kind of sad. Kind of forgot how long it takes for fiends to get their leader abilities. This is the one time Magical Labyrinth's probably not going to get used, because it probably just makes this wall of labyrinth, which is representing a fallen tree, just breaks it and makes it so that I can't just hide behind it as easily. I think he has Dying Keto in his deck, so I'm just gonna play Bad Reaction just in case. There's two ways to play around healing. Either you can just burst your opponent from full life at the beginning of the game, or, I mean, in one turn and just OTK them, or you can play Bad Reaction to Samachi and watch them commit seppuku. I have to be careful, though, with my Crayoles, because if I use too many of them, and he just draws double Riryoku, I could just die. Which, that is a problem that I don't really want to deal with. He hasn't drawn a Riryoku yet, so I think we're good. Just equipped a Pupa of Moth, which is fine by me. He also hasn't played a Jiraigamu yet, which is, you know, not great, but, I mean, it's good for me. I'm not going to end up playing any more Crayoles or whatever, so might as well throw the Hinotama at him now. I'm not really on any clock because he isn't putting any pressure on me. Also, if he played a Jiraigamu, it would hurt a lot to move that thing around. Should be pretty far up there in cards played right now. Well, it almost killed him. Yeah, no Dian Keto. So, dead to Sparks, I guess. Pretty easy. But I mean, this is kind of what I expected this playthrough to end up being after just a little bit. Unfortunately, I know it's probably not the most exhilarating thing, unless a repeat of Bakura is going to happen. So once I get a certain card from a Shizu, I think that's going to be infinitely less likely. I'm going to go ahead and make my deck cheaper so that we can play against Rex. And then probably not actually play against him today. I think we've done enough for the day, and these duels have a tendency to just go incredibly long, so I don't want it to go to another 35-minute episode, so I think I'm going to call it here. Thank you all for watching, and have a nice day.